The 817 Street History Channel is a YouTube channel based on the documented history of African American culture in Fort Worth, Texas, and is in no way used to glorify or vilify the individual featured on this platform. All information presented is public record and not reported as fact. Thank you for your support. Youth assessed 2 years in jail death. A young man described as King B of Cell 3 was assessed a 2 year jail term Thursday in connection with the beating death of an inmate in the Tarrant County Jail. A jury in Judge Gordon Gray's Criminal District Court Number 4 found Gerald Douglas, 18, guilty of aggravated assault on Floyd Phillips, the inmate who died. Prosecutor Bill Leonard and Ernie Bates urged the jurors to find Douglas guilty of murder with malice, and an offense for which he was indicted. The jurors were told, however, that they could find him guilty of murder without malice or aggravated assault, two lesser charges, if they weren't able to decide on the murder with malice. Phillips was placed in the city jail Thanksgiving Day and was released several hours later. He died about 36 hours later of head injuries. After the jury's verdict of aggravated assault, Douglas chose to have Gray, rather than the jury, assess his punishment for the misdemeanor. Gray assessed the maximum punishment which Douglas is to serve in the county jail. Douglas' attorney, John Van Meter, told the jury the state had not proven beyond a reasonable doubt that Douglas was in any way responsible for Phillips' death. Douglas was in city jail for allegedly causing a disturbance at Kirkpatrick High School. One witness testified Douglas attempted to make Phillips, 42, perform an unnatural sex act on another inmate. Douglas, however, testified that Phillips started a fight with him and that he was only trying to defend himself. Van Meter suggested Phillips' fatal injuries could have occurred elsewhere, and recounted testimony by one witness that Phillips resisted police before being arrested. He said Thanksgiving was not one of Phillips' better days, referring to defense testimony that Phillips asked a woman to commit an obscene act before being jailed, and then pulled a knife when she refused. He said that Douglas could not have administered such a beating on Phillips in the city's cell number 3 if the jail is as well supervised as jail officials testified it was. Leonard fired back in his argument, "I'm not sure I recognize the same story from Mr. Van Meter's argument that I heard from the witness stand. Mr. Van Meter is saying I don't think Gerald Douglas killed this man. Ladies and gentlemen, from my preparation and investigation of this case, I know he did."